Morning guys, this is the day 2. Day 2 in Edinburgh. We're just going for breakfast now.
And we're going to, where we're going today? Well, there's a few things. First, we're going for breakfast.
Oh, proper hamburger though.
First, we're going on to our breakfast.
Yeah, right, we go that way. Look at these guys. Whoa!
What are we doing second?
That's first, man.
Yeah, but where else we're going today? Tell them where we're going.
We're going to Dynamic Arts after this breakfast, guys.
And then the last of all, we're getting the tram. Because this one here is filming it. He wants to go on the route.
Yeah.
So that's all we're doing today. Here, Museum of Childhood.
Museum of Childhood, mommy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Right, we're going to that cafe, Keno? Yeah? Right, guys, we're going for breakfast in here. There's a car. Oh, I can smell that, guys. Look at it. This is where we're going. Oh, yes, definitely here, mommy. Let's sit in here. Wow, guys.
Get pancake,
Oh my God.
toast, croissant.
Morning, guys. We're just gonna order our breakfast. Here's Jacob.
Hi guys.
Mommy here. We are at it's called the Cafe Kino? Cafe Kino. Is that right? Yeah? Cafe Kino, guys.
We'll show you when we get out there.
So this is all the menus, guys. Cool.
Hey guys, now I've got my bacon roll. I'm gonna tuck into
Nice. What do you think? Is that nice, yeah?
extra butter.
Extra bar. Gotta love the bacon. There you go. Hi guys, we are here. No, you're fine. We're in the Queen's Gallery.
Hey guys, that's the Queen's Gallery.
And behind us, guys, which is the Scottish. This is
Wait,
the.
let's take a photo of that.
Yeah, this is the Scottish Parliament, guys. Jacob, water.
Right
Yeah,
next
we are now approaching Dynamic Arts.
Which
Look at his doggy.
the big mountain. Just next
Jacob's
to
gonna go up.
Take time, Jacob.
Wow, look at this Jacob.
Wait, guys, come here.
Take a picture on the thing, Jake, the birds.
No, over here first.
Watch out though.
Look,
Wow.
that used to be the volcano, guys. Come on.
Go to Dynamic Arts, guys.
What's the diameter? Where is it near?
He thinks those skills become what force and cause them to emerge onto our landscape. And the answers change everything about the way we comprehend our modern world. Before I became interested in rocks, I studied medicine, both in Edinburgh and abroad. I returned to my farm in the Scottish borders, and it was here that I made a number of important geological discoveries. I observed that they compacted into rock. I thereby deduced that the creation and destruction of land are not sudden events, but a slow and imperceptible cycle which is contained
There.
Please take your place in the time machine. The next time travel departure is in
Wow.
30 seconds. Time machine doors closing in 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6,
Go back.
5,
Yeah.
4,
Sure.
3, 2, 1.
Expanded rapidly and is incredibly hot and dense. The first matter is beginning to form.
Universe age 380,000 years.
Hydrogen nuclei are combining with electrons. The first complete atoms have formed, and light is starting to travel freely throughout the universe.
Switching screen to 21 centimeter wavelength. Universe age 200 million years.
The universe continues to expand and cool. In the blackness of space, gravity is forcing the hydrogen to collect and concentrate into massive swirling clouds, the first galaxies. Inside these young galaxies, something is happening that will light up the universe.
Universe age 1 billion years.
Pockets of hydrogen gas are collecting together. As their mass increases, they attract more and more hydrogen to form supermassive clouds of hydrogen gas. At a critical tipping point, the pressure caused by gravity forces the hydrogen nuclei at the core to fuse with their neighbors. The energy released creates a chain reaction through the cloud, and a star is born. Stars eventually reach a balance between the force of the nuclear reactions in the core pushing outwards and the force of gravity holding the star together. The largest of these early stars have very short lifespans, burning through their hydrogen in just a few million years. When the hydrogen runs out, gravity collapses the core, and the star explodes in a supernova.
Closing shields. Universe age 3 billion years.
A supernova releases as much energy as your sun will produce in its entire lifetime. All the heavier elements like iron, copper and gold are forged in these supernovae. Over time, the debris from these explosions form clouds called nebulae. In one nebula, a disk of gas and dust has formed around the star you call the sun.
Universe age 9.2 billion years. New timeline, solar system.
In this rotating disk,
180 million years ago, unrecognizable to us. Nuclear energy heats the mantle of rock around the Earth's core, and the flow slowly moves the surface crust. The crust is a jigsaw of rock slabs or plates, some carrying continents. Each moves as slowly as our fingernails grow. No modern continental coastlines yet exist. But Scotland, even at this time, is moving through different latitudes and climates. Its journey is being recorded in rocks formed on the way. Plates and collision throw up mountain ranges. Here from the atmosphere of past times, but compress the snow into ice. Vast glaciers formed. A million years ago, all Scotland lay under their slowly moving load. The ice sheets thickened and spread, growing in weight and power. Flowing at the pace of the hour hand of a clock, a glacier reshapes the rock's surface beneath. crown, the grasping teeth of the glacier that fashions the contours of the land. A natural sanding machine, a glacier carves deep valleys, leaving mountain ridges as signposts of its passing. As though hungry for rock, these great tongues of ice lick the valleys into shape, ripping rocks from the side walls and engulfing them in ice. Held at the glacier's edges, this mass of hidden debris is dragged along, grinding at the bedrock, further eroding the valley.
Oh wow guys, we are actually inside here. It's freezing.
Polar regions are places of spectacular extremes.
It's so cold, isn't it?
Perpetual darkness and signs of constant summer. These are the coldest, harshest places on Earth. But still, life finds its.
So guys, at the moment, we're just going for a break. What do you think so far, the dynamic art? It's good. We still got the show. The show
We're deciding if we want to watch it or not watch it. We're deciding.
Well, we're gonna watch it guys, because you know what? We came in here to Edinburgh to experience it. Now we know what it's like. You have to check it yourself. It's so good. What are you having, dude? We're having a break, guys. Yummy. Sweet. Thank you. Hey guys, this is the, what is this? The afternoon tea tour. Oh wow.
Government burger tours, private hire and concert.
That's awesome.
Invitations.
So right guys, we're done the dynamic art.
And guys,
That could be your gin and
Watch out, Jacob.
sandwiches.
Uh-huh.
and guys, watch the volcano there.
Yep.
Where it was much bigger.
So we're done it guys.
guys.
It was amazing.
Ready? I'm gonna take a screenshot.
It was amazing. Did you enjoy that, mommy?
Yeah.
Enjoy that?
Oh, I
I
thought
did
so.
enjoy that. That's good though.
Maybe it was the best bit.
Yep.
In Mainland, and that was really cool.
Now guys, we are going to have our lunch.
Oink.
This is the one that I've seen online. And it's a place called Oink.
And guys,
Right here at the Reed Close. See, this is Oink meal deal. Oh yes guys. Look at this guys. Oink. We're going in guys. Wow, look at that. So they're open. Oh my god. Oh, look at this guys. Yeah.
Anything else? Choose your bread, choose your stuffing, and then choose your sauce.
Wow. Okay. So we are here at the Oinks. Oink oink. Wow, look at that guys. That is awesome. Come to Oinks. Look at Jacob here. Jacob, what drinks you want, dude?
Yo guys, this is the size of the pulled pork.
I got the baby size. Hey guys, look, I got the baby size.
That is awesome. How's yours, ma'am? Mommy, how's yours? Jacob? Awesome. Come into oink. Oink.
So where's the located?
It's just right in the lead. Search them. Oink.
I'm so tasty. I'm loving it. I think that's the singer building, is it?
What's your step, dude?
Wait, guys.
Oh wow. They come here, mommy, closer.
My show is free. Scottish people are, right? Ladies and gentlemen, it's not about the money. It's never been about
see?
the money.
I don't think
It's about getting a bunch of people together I've never met before to have a good time. Look at what just happened. You have
Wow. What's for the car? This one here. No, it's not on here. So you can take the whole. Guys, we are
And the Kingdom of Sweets. And look around.
Look around, guys. All sweets. Right, Jacob's got one. So what else you want to get, man? Go this way. Go other side. Oh my God.
Oh my God! And we're right outside.
Oh. What? Wow, guys. Mommy, there's a Poker powder candy art. Oh, oh my God. Yes. Oh, wow. Jacob, look at this. Oh, the brain. Oh. Tango Blast, mommy. Can you get Tango? Tango Shark. Oh my God.
Perfect.
No, Jacob, put it back. It's £2, guys. It's £2. Oh wow, here, man. Oh wow. Pick a mix. What the hell? That's heaven. That is heaven. Oh.
Daddy, can you hold this?
No, give it to mommy. Right, guys. Pick and mix. Look at Hazel here. She's so happy. It's the best place for Hazel and Jacob. Oh, look at this, guys, heaven. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just a little bit of that though. What? Oh heaven. Oh. Oh wow. Yeah, three snakes. The snakes is on the house. Guys, it's night time. We're going for the spooky bit. Where we going, Jacob?
Daddy's freaking out his pants, so
We're gonna
so
freak
cut
it
it
out.
off.
There you go, guys. Look at the castle. Wow. Beautiful. The Royal Mile, guys. Whoa, this is guys.
This is
Gonna-
nothing. Mommy, caught you!
Cape does fly up and smack someone, I am really sorry. That's actually why I'm not allowed to wear kilts on the tour.
Jake.
Jacob, careful.
Cardio to this tour. What hills instead? Well, say this way, everyone who lives here isn't absolutely. The real reason keep nosing on, there you.
Right, do you want me to open it?
Hey guys. No, I like getting my drink out. It's alright. It's not really worrying me. Until you just freak me out. Then you're like, jeez.
Oh.
No, guys, I've never been here before.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, that's red.
You end up in this large open space called the Grass Market. Anyone been to the Grass Market?
Yes.
A couple of you, that's good. So you'll know today it's full of restaurants, pubs and hotels. It's quite a nice little spot. Make a wee gap, guys, so people can walk through. Remember your costume next time. Look a bit dumb now, don't I? Anyway, yes, it's quite a nice place today, but go back a couple hundred years, the Grass Market was a site for public hangings in Edinburgh. So we had a few different hanging spots in the city, but they were for different types of criminal, all dependent on how famous you were. Right! Stopping there. It's a Canadian saying. It doesn't translate well. Anyway, that went better than expected. Welcome everyone to Fisher's Close. Would anyone like to hazard a guess at why we call this type of space a close? Yeah, that's it. None of you wanted to guess, but she was braver than all of you. Yes, it's tiny, the walls are close. We are quite a simple bunch here in Edinburgh. You may have noticed this. Where we started, it's called Castle Hill, because there's a castle on a hill. That's the Royal Mile. How long's the Royal Mile? Wrong. Exactly, it's longer than a mile. It is a Scottish mile, which most importantly is longer than an English mile. Yeah, yes ladies. Now these closes, there used to be about 300 of them coming from either side of the Royal Mile, and that's all Edinburgh used to be. It's the part we now call the Old Town. Today about 4,000 people live in the Old Town. In the 1600s, nearly 40,000 people lived in the same space. So Edinburgh was a bit overcrowded, overpopulated, and really needed to be bigger. We weren't like most cities though, we didn't expand outwards. So we had a city wall to the south, North Lake to the north, funnily enough. These provided good defence. So we would build upwards, putting our houses one on top of the other, until they all reached about 14 stories tall. Now, this is very impressive for the 1600s, and by some degrees the world's first skyscrapers. But these Betty, or if she enjoyed it, so stop asking. But we know what happened to Agnes. Agnes was taken to the lake and thrown in, floated. She was taken to the castle, she confessed to being a witch. Agnes Finney was wrapped. Wrapped's an old Scots word. It means to be strangled with rope and burned alive. It's a horrible and painful way to die. But by all means, she got off lucky. She was wrapped in 1641. 4 years later, we had our greatest ever killer. Any guesses? No, he's from London. There we go. Nicely done. We always have to get through one silly answer before we get to the right answer. I'm surprised there weren't more. Normally, following a Jack the Ripper is someone who goes jock. Mind, we're not going to do this bit because it's silly. You're all safe. Can't tell if you're disappointed or not. Doesn't matter.
Oh!
Before I move into our next spot, a little extra story you might enjoy. You might not. This is the risk you run. And notice at the top of the road there, before you get to the little church, there's a right of it. long school route through that area on one of our tours. Now, there was a car going around the roundabout, as they do. This car was really special. See, all the windows were down. It was very strange smelling smoke was coming out the windows. I couldn't identify it. The boys inside, they decided this would be a really good time to give me a review all about my face and my clothes and my mum and stuff like that. This went on for about 5 minutes while I'm trying to tell stories to these like 5-year-old Welsh kids until finally they crashed their car to the turn left sign at the edge of the roundabout. Didn't really think anything else about it.
Oh, Jacob. Oh my god, the lights. It's like a horror movie.
Water the entire time I've been in it. I mean, not all of these things are necessarily true, but welcome everyone to Wardrip's Court, a lovely little spot off the Royal Mile, not too dark, lovely Writers' Museum there, very nice Airbnb. A lovely little spot, which is why we're not going to talk about it. Understanding that we're very clumsy. Also, not to worry anyone, but it has been a while since anyone's jumped out. That's it, don't worry about it.
Jacob, go Jacob.
Wall where we then swept out the farmlands outside, sold as fertiliser. But under law, they also sweep it into the lake. What we eventually did was actually sweep it all down very close off halfway to do construction on the other side. So you're going to miss out on all of the urine and the rats and the claustrophobia. And we're going to go past the grass market instead. And this way. We're just going into here, guys. Hell at the top.
What the heck? Watch out with the puddle, watch out the puddle.
Let's gather around here, guys.
Oh my god. There's Jacob here.
So many doorways for people to be hiding in. A lovely net at the top for the bungee jumpers. How sinister is the entrance of that nightclub, by the way?
Yeah.
It's like the entrance to a dungeon just next to a little portal to the other side. Love it. Anyway, enough of the pleasantries and the architecture. Welcome everyone to the lovely, lovely Cowgate. Please ignore the screams of the damned. Now, as I've said, this place was the slum, and today is not horrible, but I do feel it holds a certain tone to it, just with the way the building's so much older, and it's still got that strange foreboding. But enough about that. We're about to talk about something really important. We've talked about a lot of Burke and Hare. We've got the story, the skeleton, the skins. There's one important S we haven't mentioned, Scottish poetry. The reason everyone comes on a tour. And we all love Scottish poetry, don't we?
Yeah.
We all love Scottish poetry!
Yeah!
I'm not convinced, but we'll see how it goes. These are some poems that young children were taught to sing about Burke and Hare. They go a little something like this. Down the close and up the stairs, button man with Burke and Hare. Burke's the butcher, Hare's the thief. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a word. William Burke is a dancing skeleton. Alright, oh wow. That's from the hit show The Office. Whoa. A round of applause for William. Terrified that lady. That's good advertising. Anyway, back to the poetry. Clearly the poetry is the important part, not a distraction. So. Down the close and up the stairs, button man with Burke and Hare. Burke's the butcher, Hare's the thief, knocks the man who buys the beef. Burke and Hare tell the pair to put in the hair some money and amongst the road. Ta-da! Expedition for Hamilton next week. Now, I'm afraid we do have to move along yet again.
Oh, look at this.
What if it falls down from here and then you go? We have to go to the back, guys. You say like this when you went. You stay. We'll get a shower.
Well done, you made it halfway up the hill. Yeah, this is only halfway. This is Old Fish Market Close, home to Wing. You scared a child. What's wrong with you? You feel like a big man now, do you? Okay, get up here. Get up here.
Let's go, her. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's his story. That's his story. You do it, man. Try to scare people. You alright?
You think I want to be scary? You don't think I want to be loved?
I suppose you didn't really choose this life, but we're making a lot of money off of it, so get your act together. The point is, you are meant to be scaring them, and you got one of them. And now everyone thinks you're a jerk. So I'll do something else scary, not quite as scary, but something that's going to scare the adults. And this guy's a hard nut to crack. Arthritis isn't going to scare her. You do something else.
Go closer, Jacob.
What's that?
Look, my finger, it's disappearing.
Alright, sure. I mean, they seem impressed. She's getting less scared of you by the second. Do you want to do something else? Anything else you can do? No, he's been stealing from all the other burglars. I watch your possessions as he runs through, by the way. That's where you got your loose off brand Yeezys from. Stole the shoes off us. Can you do something scary, please, instead of dancing? Big and scary, that'll do. That'll do. Something that'll wash over them all and break the camera at the back.
Oh, jeez.
Big and scary. Okay.
Right.
He wants us to laugh. No! Big and scary. There's no zoom lens on that camera. It's rude and it's inappropriate. They're children. You gotta go. Go. Rude and weird. Get it. Get away.
Let's enjoy.
Get up. Careful. Mike, careful. That's the witch. Monk, that's a witch, you know that, right? She's not bothered. Monk, stop harassing the witch. That's the witch, stop harassing her. That's a good thing, that's his face.
Go closer, Jacob.
You're going closer.
Your girlfriend who is terrified of you. Right, we've all made it. No one got kidnapped by the school group trying to make their way through the same tiny space. Good. Welcome everyone to the final spot. This is Parliament Square, and this is the place with all the nice architecture. That there is St. Giles Cathedral. It's one of the only churches in the world where there's a statue of an angel playing bagpipes. Yeah, rock and roll.
That's right, yeah.
These buildings here are currently courthouses, but used to be where Scottish Parliament was held. We have the lovely structure over there with that less impressive church. That's called the Market Cross, a marker for the city. It showed the beginning of our marketplace with its tall pillar and statue of a unicorn. For those of you that don't know, the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland.
Yeah.
It really says a lot about the country, doesn't it? Good self-esteem boost when your national flag animal doesn't exist. Go Scotland. But the Market Cross has other uses. See, halfway down, that's a balcony. It's where the town crier would stand, ringing his bell, reading out news, trying to predict the weather. You know, town criers. Below that, the section where the archways are now, that was a prison cell. used to hold the worst criminals before they were executed, and the worst criminal of them all was called Walter, the Earl of Athol. He was guilty of the worst crime imaginable, killing the king, James I. He said he did this because a witch had told him that if he killed the king, he would become the king. And we thought this was a terrible excuse, so he was executed. But in Edinburgh, we like punishments that fit their crime. He needed to have the worst execution possible. He was given a 3-day-long execution. Now, on the first day, he was taken out to the Royal Mile. He was stripped completely naked. Don't get too excited. He was whipped and whipped till the skin had flayed from his back. His executioner took 2 handfuls of salt, poured them all into his wounds, right into his head, shoulders, knees and toes. His hands were tied behind his back, and his feet were tied to his hands. He was hoisted high into the air. When everyone could see him, he was dropped to the ground. His body crashed, his bones snapped. And then he was lifted again and dropped, but only halfway. Halfway down, the executioner grabbed his ropes, pulled them tight. Walter's body jolted, and his arms and legs were dislocated from his body. It was also Scotland's first ever naked bungee jump. He was then taken to the market cross for the night so he could sleep. We wanted him bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for the second day. This was a day for humiliation. He wanted to be king, so we gave him a crown. Not a nice crown of gold and covered in jewels, a simple iron crown that we kept in a roaring fire till it was glowing red hot. Took the red hot crown, pushed it down onto Walter's head, and it began to burn. As it burned, it cooled. As it cooled, it tightened. By midday, it had sunk into his skull. When it was cold enough to touch, his executioner grabbed it, ripped it off, taking away skin, hair, gel, shampoo, conditioner, all of it, for he was worth it. He was then taken back to the market cross for one final night. On the third day, he was dragged out in front of his crowd, and barely conscious, tied up to a post. His executioner stepped up, took out a knife, stuck it into Walter's throat, carved him down to his groin, pulled him open, and in front of everyone began to tear out his insides. They took everything: stomach and lungs, small intestine, large intestine, liver, kidney, spleen, pancreas, all of it. He was dead, obviously. You need your pancreas. Died of insulin deficiency. All that was left inside was his heart. The executioner rounded it all off by reaching back inside, wrapping his fingers around the heart and tearing it out, screaming, "This is the heart of a traitor! Let this be a lesson to you all, especially you." After this, we decided the best thing we could possibly do was chop him up, send each piece to a different part of Scotland as a warning for what could happen to you if you tried to kill our king. It's worked very well. No one tried to kill our king ever again for 5 years. It's a nice little dust. Now, we kept the best piece of him right here in Edinburgh. We kept his head. It was put on a spike on top of the market cross. It's not there anymore, unfortunately. That would be great though, wouldn't it? Take out the weekend to freak out tourists. At New Year's it could drop down. That was there, so if you did visit the city, the first smiling face you were going to see was a large rotting head on a stick. Welcome to Edinburgh. Don't try the fish. But of course this was Walter, the Earl of Athol, so this also goes to show that if any of you wish to get ahead in Edinburgh, don't be an Athol. Best joke on the tour right now. I hope you enjoyed it, because I'm never taking it out of the script. That joke is not worth an applause. I'm afraid it is on that joke that we have to finish this tour, but we don't finish without welcoming back a very special man. A very athletically fit man. The last time you saw him, he wasn't just mad, he wasn't just a monk. Please, one last round of applause for our mad monk of the Cowgate! Hooray! Here he comes. This is his song, It's Not Very Good. Hey, he's back. The monk is back for his favourite part of the tour, where everyone can line up to give him a big thank you kiss. No one, the girlfriend perhaps.
We'll get a selfie.
He's going to keep the babies. Sorry man, I tried, I really tried. I guess you're going home empty-handed tonight. But no one leaves this tour empty-handed, apart from us. You'll get one final parting gift, a business card. Yeah! Always wanted. On here, it's got all the typical information, like my name, Adam Lyle, deceased, not diseased. The mum, possibly the girlfriend, gets some tests done. Also has all important information, like the company name, phone number, email address, Spirit Worldwide website. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're cool and down with the kids. Scrub. Well, that's probably for the best. Enjoy yourselves tonight, guys. Hopefully, we've had a laugh, we've had a scare. Sort of. Most of all, hope you've all learned something tonight, even if that is to never come back to Edinburgh ever again. But I will now leave you with one final Scottish saying. Life is for the living. Enjoy it while you can. For when you all die, you might have to be a tour guide. Thank you very much.
What? No, it's fine. Wagamama. Hi guys, we are at the
Wagamama.
Wagamama baby. Mommy's here.
And it's Japanese, guys.
Japanese Wagamama.
Just burgers, guys. My first burger.
Yeah, okay.
Ramen.
Ready?
Mini ramen.
What do you want to drink? Jacob ordered a mini ramen.
Mini ramen. Which is very... Well, yours is huge.
Mine is huge. I got the Wagamama own. And Mommy, what did you order?
Teriyaki.
Teriyaki. Ooh. So this is our. We're gonna be using chopstick, guys.
And we'll take Mommy's apart. And guys, look, they're folded together.
Yep. We shall see. Awesome. Awesome. There you go, guys. Jacob having his mini
special
ram.
ones.
He's getting a special. Wow. Mommy's here, guys. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. That's the Wagamama's own.
Guys, this is like this is like a jackpot.
Yeah. Meal.
It's super good. You want to see it, guys? I got special one too.
Wagamama. Is it nice?
Yeah. It's in St Andrews Street, isn't it? St Andrews.